Hello, everybody. Guess what? It's 9 o'clock. It's time for the Celtic Rain Radio Show. That's right. It is time. It is here. I had a really cool day today. So, some of you may or may not know, but I have a minor in painting. I know, it's crazy. The things you get minors in, right? Needless to say, I have been painting most of my life and doing art. And 4 of my pieces got put into a gallery show. So tonight was the opening, and I was on a panel of artists that answered a bunch of questions. It was really, really, really cool. But you guys can actually go and see that all the way through April over at the it's right next to Butler. I had to look it up. I'll put it in the comments to make sure that you guys know where it is. But needless to say, then I ran back home so I can be here for you guys because it's time for the Celtic Rain Radio Show. That's right. So, you guys, if you are wanting to send me music, you can send it to CelticRain777 at gmail.com. All you have to do is be a small label or independent artist or band. There you go. And I will play your music. Has to be family friendly, meaning please no cursing. Don't make fun of people. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Yay, some Facebook viewers. Yay, exactly, right? Needless to say, if you are not watching on YouTube, you can go to youtube.com/C for channel /Celtic Rain, like rain out of the sky, and subscribe and hit that little bell. It'll tell you exactly when we're going to be on. It's like magic, people. It's like magic. I'm telling you. It's amazing. Well, we are going to have a very, very good show tonight. We have an amazing guest with us. I'm very excited. But first, we're going to listen to The Mushroom Wizard by the Scarecrow Band. And then we have The Day We Went to Rosseo by Celtic Rain. That's my group. That's right. And then we have Magic Spell number 6, because there at least should be 6. Right? There's more, but there you go. Magic Spell number 6 by Brian Henke. Amazing, amazing people coming your way. And this is awesome. Can't wait, David. Oh, thank you, David Robinson. Such awesome music coming your way. And, it's a great way to start this absolutely beautiful show. I know. It is what it is. Sometimes you just got to start with great music, and we do. Here we go.
One hog Monday at the Glasgow Fair, there was me, myself, and several more. We all went off to hay and tear and spend the day in Rothsay-o. We wandered down the broomy law through wind and rain and sleet and snow, and at 40 minutes after 12 we got the length of Rothsay-o. Durham-a-do-a-day, Durham-a-do-a-daddy-o, Durham-a-do-a-day, the day we went to Rothsay-o. Durham-a-do-a-day, Durham-a-do-a-daddy-o, Durham-a-do-a-day, the day we went to Rothsay-o. A sodger lad called Ruglin Will, whose regiment lies at Barron Hill, went off with a tenner to buy a Jill at a public house in Rothsay-o. He said, by God, I'd like to sing. I said, you'll never do such a thing. He said, clear the floor and make a ring, and I'll fight yous all in Rothsay-o. Durham-a-do-a-day, Durham-a-do-a-daddy-o, Durham-a-do-a-day, the day we went to Rothsay-o. Durham-a-do-a-day, Durham-a-do-a-daddy-o, Durham-a-do-a-day, the day we went to Rothsay-o. In search of lodgings we did slide to find a place where we could bide. There was 84 of us inside a single end in Rothsay-o. We all lay down to take our ease when somebody happened for to sneeze, and we wakened 500,000 fleas that ate us alive in Rothsay-o. Durham-a-do-a-day, Durham-a-do-a-daddy-o, Durham-a-do-a-day, the day we went to Rothsay-o. Durham-a-do-a-day, Durham-a-do-a-daddy-o, Durham-a-do-a-day, the day we went to Rothsay-o. Well, some were bees and some were bugs, and some had feet like dyers' bugs, and they sat on the bed and they cocked their lugs and they cried hurrah for Rothsay-o. I said I think we should elope, so we went and joined the band-o, but the police wouldn't let us stop another hour in Rothsay-o. Durham-a-do-a-day, Durham-a-do-a-daddy-o, Durham-a-do-a-day, the day we went to Rothsay-o. Durham-a-do-a-day, Durham-a-do-a-daddy-o, Durham-a-do-a-day, the day we went to Rothsay-o. Durham-a-do-a-day, Durham-a-do-a-daddy-o, Durham-a-do-a-day, the day we went to Rothsay-o. Durham-a-do-a-day, Durham-a-do-a-daddy-o, Durham-a-do-a-day, the day we went to Rothsay-o. Durham-a-do-a-day, Durham-a-do-a-daddy-o, Durham-a-do-a-day, the day we went to Rothsay-o. Durham-a-do-a-day, Durham-a-do-a-daddy-o, the day we went to Rothsay-o.
Yes!
Nice job.
Thank you to our dancers.
Brian is just such an amazing artist. he kind of blows me away. Him and my husband are going to get along just great. In fact, we're going to be at Starwood with him in July. And July the 11th, I believe, is the I'm gonna have to check on that, make sure I give you the right dates. Needless to say, July, I believe, is the 11th. We're gonna be out at Starwood. Let me look at that right now. Yes, I was right. Oh my gosh, give me a cookie. July 11th, we're gonna be out at Starwood. And we are the opening band for the main stage for that evening. We start at 9 o'clock. And yes, that is on a Tuesday. So we're actually going to do the Celtic Green radio show live there. And I'll be able to, well, actually, our performance will be the Celtic Green radio show. So it's going to be a really awesome thing. But you can actually also get tickets to Starwood. And if you put Celtic Rain, you can actually get a discount. So that's really, really amazing. So yes, David, nice, right? I know exactly. Needless to say, we do have our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful guest with us. Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good. That's awesome. So uh it's been a minute since we've had you on. Remind everybody of your name, because I know everybody will know Robots in Love, but you are Robots in Love. So what is your tell everybody who you are?
I'm Eleanor Rayner, and I live in Aotearoa, New Zealand, and this is my cat.
That. Oh, our people love
Music.
animals, so that's
Yeah.
gonna be perfect. Yes.
I make music as Robots in Love.
Nice. Yeah, I call that lap fungus because they just kind of lay there and grow,
They
as
do.
we feed them. Yeah, it's hilarious. But yeah, I've known people. They're like, if I have a cat in my lap, the world is good. The
Yep.
world is good. Yes. So yeah, so that's awesome. Yeah, it's been a minute, but I've loved playing your music. David says, I love cats. Uh, Broblin goes, oh, wow, New Zealand. Yes, New Zealand. So you guys right now are coming out of your summer and we're
Yes.
going into ours. So, yeah. And it's like, what time of the day is it there right now?
It's middle of the afternoon.
Middle of the afternoon.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, we're totally nighttime here. It is what it is right now. It's really, really awesome. Needless to say, I love because you like to collaborate with a lot of people, correct? So who have you collaborated with?
I do a lot of remixes actually.
Oh, nice.
And I love it when people send me their tracks and then I can just like reimagine it. And then a lot of the collaborations I do, I'm the vocalist, and a lot I'm the producer.
Oh,
So
nice.
I get to either do the music or the vocals. And then sometimes when it's my own music, of course, I do both.
Of
But it's
course.
just nice working with other people
Yes.
without them being in the room,
Yeah.
because you can just experiment more without them sitting there going, what are you doing?
Yeah, right. And because they're not looking over your shoulder like,
Yeah.
so I didn't actually imagine it like that. And you could just have fun figuring it out and then give them a product and be like, okay, so this is what I have. And they're like, oh, nice. Because then they'll hear a final take on it. That I like that, because a lot of times when you're in the middle of creating, it might sound really crazy, but once
Yeah.
you get that final project, that final product, it comes together pretty well. I
Yeah.
love that.
And when you start, you don't really know where it's going to go. And you try different ideas and see what it works. And I love getting their replies.
Yeah.
I did a really sad song recently, and for a band called Icon, which are a goth band, and they just said, you made it even sadder. I was happy about that.
Nice. Oh,
Sad music makes you feel really good.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, what do you think? So, do you go out and perform, or are you pretty much just in studio most of the time?
No, I play all the time.
Nice.
I've got a few different bands that I play with. Where I live is a place called Otipoti, Dunedin, and there's so much music here. There's more musicians here than anywhere else in the country per capita.
Wow.
And everyone plays guitar and everyone's always creating. So there's a lot of, mixing in between bands. So often I play with my other band.
Yeah.
There's lots of different venues to play at, so I'm playing all the time.
What?
Robots in Love at the moment is there's 4 of us,
Yeah.
and that's really good fun having 4 people on stage.
Yeah. Oh, I love having more than me in the stage. It gives people somebody other than me to look at all the time, and so you could do things. You can feed off of each other and really, really enjoy that. So you have two bands you're playing with right now? How many bands
Yeah,
are you playing with right now?
yeah,
Two.
2 at the moment in New Zealand, and then I play with a few bands in Australia whenever I go over there.
Oh, nice. So what are the bands?
My
Robots in Love, of course.
yeah,
What are the other ones?
Human Confusion is my other Dunedin band.
Oh, wow.
And then I had a band years ago and in Melbourne, Australia, and we're starting to jam again. And we're going to do a gig later this year. And we haven't played together for years and years and years. But
Oh my
we had
gosh.
one rehearsal and we all remember the songs and it was great fun. So we're going to do some shows later this year.
Oh, that is so much fun. That is so much fun to get with other people that you haven't played with for a long time and be like, hey, let's see if we can just pick this up like we never stopped,
Yeah,
That's beautiful. Well, we do have a question. Uh, Mostly original music, or do you play covers?
all original. Like I've done one cover, I think, of my favorite song. That's a Sinead O'Connor song, Troy.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It's such a powerful song, and I did one cover of that. But yeah, all the rest is original.
Nice.
And different
Nice.
styles. I play lots of different styles. Some techno, dance, goth, industrial, pop, dark pop. Lots of different genres.
Nice. That's beautiful. Yeah, I love doing all sorts of different styles because it allows you to be able to really just touch everything, be able
Yeah,
to really say, okay, because it's like flavors, right? If you don't, if you stick with one flavor all the time, if that's what you're good at, okay, there you go. But I love to taste flavors and I love to play different flavors.
that's a
You
good
know,
way to put it, actually. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And then sometimes I love to mix the flavors and be like, well, fusion. It's now fusion, you know. And I'm like, okay, it's just mixing flavors. It's all right. It's all right, you know. So what do you think is one or two qualities that makes you an amazing musician now that you're where you are in your life?
Well, it's interesting because people tell you don't really know what your skills are, but people always tell me my skill is making electronic music really emotional. And sometimes, sad, sometimes happy, sometimes uplifting, sometimes intense, sometimes sensual. But I can just get to the screen and put sounds together that just really hit the heart.
Oh, that's nice. That's
Mm.
beautiful. There is a real gift in being able to know, okay, this sound will sound really good right here, you
Yep.
know, and your ear kind of tells you where it should go. Have you ever had those times where you put something there and it's just like, oh yeah, no, that didn't work, and you just take it back out and then put
Oh,
something else in it?
yeah.
And
Yeah, you do experiment a lot.
yeah, you're like,
Get
yeah,
it, you know?
no. There's a lot of times with a board, I'll do the sound for our different bands, and because the rooms are so different, and every room is so different. Sometimes I'll tweak things up real high so I can,
Yeah.
the mids or the lows or whatever, so I can kind of hear. Okay, this room is where is it taking me, and I'll take it kind of off kilter to be able to take it back so that my ear will be able to see, oh, right, this is the wrong thing. So that my ear will be back into where's level for this room, because rooms are so different when you get into the middle of them. I can imagine it's probably a lot like that too when you're playing your music, because a lot of it is electronic. You've got those earphones on, but then when you get into a live situation, it must be, what is the difference between those two?
Actually, I've just got some new headphones, and they're AI headphones, and they replicate the sound of all different types of places. So you can switch to club and hear what your song is going to sound like in a club, or you
Oh,
can
wow.
switch to car and you can hear what it's going to sound like in a car,
Oh
and you
my
can
gosh.
switch to headphones. And yeah, that's a really AI has gone amazing lately. AI has
I
just gone.
know, right?
and it can replicate things. And the same thing, I've got an AI microphone, and it replicates the sound of 35 different other types of microphones. So instead of having 35 mics, you just have one mic that's completely flat and a program which enables it to sound like all your favorite microphones.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
It's especially good if you record like I do. I record a lot of different vocalists. So you can
Yeah.
have 35 different mics. Just have one that
Oh my
replicates all the others.
God.
You just woken up.
I will be a part of the show. It's awesome. No, that is beautiful. You're gonna have to tell us about that because that is so amazing. I have been getting into AI in different aspects of my life, and my husband is he writes programming. He's a programmer, and he does a lot of machine learning, which is teaching machines how to learn. And so I always say that he's bringing about the apocalypse slowly, a little bit at a time. But we won't be alive, so that'll be beautiful. But at the same time, though, AI to me has been really interesting, and it's beautiful to see how it works in music as well as like in the visual arts, and how all of that and how that works. We'll definitely have to look into that. Oh, here we go. David says, nice. Do you use Pro Tools or Logic or Performer? What do you use for your recording? Your recording
Actually use
stuff?
Cubase. I've always
Cubase.
used Cubase. I've been using it for years, and a lot of classical musicians use Cubase. So it gives you options that other programs don't have, I think.
Nice.
I'm
So
fond of it.
what are the options that it gives you that a lot of things don't have?
It's just it does a lot of things automatically. Like if you can time stretch to make something fit, but you don't have to. You can just leave it off a little bit. So you can do a lot of humanizing with it.
Yeah, David said, nice for the flexibility.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. That's
You
beautiful.
don't get stuck. Like with a lot of programs, like Ableton, for instance.
Yeah.
I've tried Ableton, but if you put something in, it will lock it in automatically in time to your project. Sometimes you don't want that. Sometimes you don't want it exactly in time.
Yeah. I love being able to record. We have a lot of we're very much a live band kind of situation. And I'm just now getting into some more digital stuff, but at the same time, because we're so live, if it's right on, it doesn't feel right,
Yeah.
because it doesn't give and it doesn't take. And so a lot of times when we were recording our last album, it was like, okay, we're not going to put a click track down. We're going to have me in the background because I do the drum, me in the background kind of doing the drum. And that'll be the click track for everybody so that it gives and takes, because and I can imagine in digital music it kind of needs to be that way as well. So it kind of has a personality,
Yeah.
yeah, actually needs to breathe a little bit. I know music needs to breathe.
Yeah.
It
So
needs
it's,
to.
when you're doing the verse, just before the chorus, just slow down a touch so that when you
Just a
can
little.
all just move into the chorus together.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we are going to listen to a song called Self Defense. Tell us about this song.
This is a collaboration with a couple of guys from Melbourne. They did the music and I did the vocals. I think it's on my last album. I've got a new album coming out later this year. So this is sort of the last sort of thing I recorded. That's a love song, Occasionally you write those songs.
Yes, exactly. Love songs are always beautiful. Actually, always beautiful. Let's see, we've got um oh, let's see. David says that's how we record in Starlight Riot. No click track. That's right, no click track, people. Now, if you're the kind of person that needs a click track, use it. But it is what it is. Awesome. Well, we're gonna listen to the song. You're gonna you do a little dancing with us, have some fun, and we'll be right back. All right. Okay, guys. So we are going to have Self Defense by Robots in Love. And then we have Regretful Summer by Starlight Riot. David was just on. He's in Starlight Riot. And then we have World Makeover by Mad Scientist Club. Awesome, awesome music. Yes, so some great music coming your way. You guys ready for this? Yep, here we go.
Something I was so proud of. I have lost my self-defense. Something I was so careful of. I have lost my self-defense. I don't know if I'll find it again. I have lost my self-defense. You caught me unawares. Tear down the walls around me. Break down the barriers. Tear down the walls around me. I'll be safer that way. I'll be safer this way. I have lost my sense of fear. It's been with me so long, but ever since you've been here, I feel completely reborn. Don't get me wrong, I like what's happening to me. Don't get me wrong, please don't go away. Tear down the walls around me. Break down the barriers. Oh, tear down the walls around me. I'll be safer that way. I'll be safer this way. I have lost my self-defense. Something I was so proud of. I have lost my self-defense. Something I was so careful of. I have lost my self-defense. I don't know if I'll find it again. I have lost my self-defense. And I don't care. Tear down the walls around me. Break down the barriers. Oh, tear down the walls around me. I'll be safer that way. I'll be safer this way. Tear down the walls around me. Break down the barriers. Oh, tear down the walls around me. I'll be safer that way. I'll be safer this way.
You sold me down the river. I built my own prison. I was trapped in my mind. I let go now. I let go of my fear. I'm not wasting no more time on regretful summer unregretful summers. Times are changing like the seasons. I'm not leaving. All my blues are gone. I let go of my fear. I'm not wasting no more time on regretful summers, on regretful summers. I let go of fear. I'm not wasting no more time on regretful summers, on regretful summers.
Sometimes it's nice just to have a really amazing instrumental piece. Um, it is one of those beautiful things. It has been so far an amazing night on the Celtic Rain Radio Show. So excited to have you guys here. We are going to listen to some more music, but remember, if you want to send me music, you can send it to CelticRain777 at gmail.com. Just has to be a small label or independent artist or a band. There you go. And family friendly, meaning please don't make fun of people, no cursing, that kind of stuff. All the good things in life. All the good things. We are going to listen to some more music, though. Yes, that was, David said that's a nice instrumental piece. Yes, it was an amazing instrumental piece. We're going to listen to Tomorrow is Yesterday by 5 Year Mission. And then we have Finding You by me. This is one of my pieces. It was kind of a stream of consciousness, a jazz piece that me and Samuel did when we first got married, actually. So this is an older piece. And then we have Under Pressure by Quincy Four-Wheeler. So a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful music coming your way. I know. Some great, great tunes. Here we go.
Christopher, U.S. Air Force, serial 4857932, Blue J4. Came and saw a radar blip, possible UFO. I was dispatched by plane to get a visual. Soaring through the clouds, I was approaching from below. I glimpsed what appeared a spacecraft. Seconds later, I was aboard the UFO. Uh-oh. Little green men from Alpha Centauri, or Earthmen from the distant future, propelled through time accidentally 200 years back to the late 60s. They cannot risk changing what must be. The slingshot effect could reverse time theoretically, but that would mean today would be erased, and tomorrow is yesterday. Matter transporters, alien invaders, instant chicken soup, female computers. I wanted to join the space program, but I will have a son and he will go to Saturn. They cannot risk changing what must be. The slingshot effect could reverse time theoretically, but that would mean today would be erased. It never happened, and tomorrow is yesterday, and tomorrow is yesterday, and tomorrow is yesterday, and tomorrow is yesterday. Captain John Christopher, U.S. Air Force, serial 4857932, Blue J4. Came and saw a radar blip, possible UFO. I was dispatched by plane to get a visual. Soaring through the clouds, I was approaching from below. I glimpsed what appeared a spacecraft, then it was gone. Guess I was wrong. The end.
Without your power,
your peace. Without your salvation that comes from you, we would be a mere memory. No life, no love, no grace to see. We would be dead men walking, waiting for the final day, waiting for the final day. We see nature, we see beauty, feelings of love, assurance of time, knowing that we can have forever in your grace divine, in your grace divine. With one decision, we live or die. That one decision, your power divine, it gives us a future, or it takes it away, allowing us to long for another day. But thank you, God, for never giving up on us, even though you have the right. You could just come and withhold your trust, but you love us, Lord. Yes, you love us, Lord. So please help me, and please teach me. I need to do what you want me to do. Show me the world I live in. If I don't have this love for them, my disobedience, oh, it could cost them their lives. My disobedience could cost them their lives. So take me, Lord, and cleanse me, Lord, and make me, Lord, into what you need. Show me, Lord, and lead me, Lord. Here I am. Oh, here I am. Oh, send me. Oh, send me. So take me, Lord, and cleanse me, Lord, and make me, Lord, into what you need.
situation that I find myself in. I'm under pressure, I'm overstressed, trying to save this whole wide world. Well, it's a pain in the ass. I need a hero, someone greater than me, someone to take this job, someone to set me free. I'm under pressure. I keep a job downtown, it's 9 to 5. All these deadlines break me down, man, but I gotta survive. Mr. Perry White, you should hear him scream. But double cross Miss Lois Lane, you ain't ever seen me. I can't defy this gravity of the situation that I find myself in. I'm under pressure, I'm overstressed, trying to save this whole wide world. Well, it's a pain in the ass. I need a hero, someone greater than me, someone to take this job, someone to set me free. I'm under pressure. I can't defy this gravity of the situation that I find myself in. I'm under pressure, I'm overstressed, trying to save this whole wide world. Well, it's a pain in the ass. I need a hero, someone better than me, someone to take this job, someone to set me free. I'm under pressure, trying to save this whole wide world. Well, it's a pain in the ass, and I need a hero, someone better than me, someone to take this job, someone to set me free. I'm under pressure. Yeah, I'm under pressure. I'm trying to save this whole wide world. I'm trying to save this whole wide world. I'm trying to save this whole wide world. Well, there's a pain in the ass. I need a hero. Whoa. Yeah, I need a hero.
Sometimes you need a hero because you're under pressure. Quincy is just a really, really, really awesome guy. But we do have our beautiful woman of the night back with us. Technically, you're the woman of the day over there, and we're the woman of the night over here. But needless to say, it is an amazing time. So, are you having fun? Because
I am. I'm enjoying all this music. I love
good.
the Trekkie song because I'm a Trekker as well.
Yes. So, question: you, I actually did. I wanted to bring this up just before because I did have a comment from before that came up right after. David Milton said, technology is amazing. We're buying a new, he works at a school. They're buying a new console for our school. If we tell it what model of microphone each channel is using, the console adjusts the settings to get the best sound for it. I'm telling you what, technology is ridiculous amazing now. I'm just saying, it is one of those things. So yeah, I think about the pieces. I literally, one of my students, I sold him our analog. There's like we had like 2 analog boards that were like, a smaller ones that we just took, here and there and everywhere. Decided to keep one just because why not, right? And he started his own little band. And so I sold him the analog board and some chords and some speakers, and he's like, "How does this work? Do you like program with your phone?" And I'm like, "No." I'm like, "You move the knobs and you twist the turny things." And he's like, "Oh."
Can't you get a robot to do that?
Yeah, I know. It was like giving him like, a rotary phone or something and being like, "Here, use this." And he's like, "What is this? This is amazing." And I'm like, "Yeah."
Yep.
It was so funny. So we had our whole lesson. One lesson was just learning how to use the board, but I think that's good for them, right? Because it kind of teaches them, okay, this is actually once you get digital, this is actually what you're doing. Put your hands on it. I love getting my hands in something and just being able to figure it out, and then oh yeah, then you can really make something out of that. You know
Yeah, it's
that
a creative process.
yeah, that creative, yeah. Who was that person in your life that taught you these things, or did you just figure them out on your own?
Um, in my first band, when we were, in our early 20s, I think, we had 2 keyboard players, and the other keyboard player was Jim Schnuckel, and he is a Virgo, and so he worked everything out. And then he taught me, and I'm an Aries, so I pushed all the buttons. He worked it all out, and I pushed the buttons.
Nice. Yes. Well, I'm an Aries too. I understand. Buttons are beautiful. I'm like, yay, buttons. I know. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah.
But when I first started out, there was no women doing electronic music, especially dark, heavy music. Like I'd play
Yeah.
festivals and I'd be the only female there.
Oh,
But now
wow.
there's so many women, producing their own music. It's good. Good to
Yes,
see.
I agree. That's
Mm.
beautiful. Yeah. So where did you have did you have a musical background where you went to did anything like school for music or anything, or how did you start out into music?
I started in high school when we were about 13. We formed our first band. There were 4 girls, and I played bass. And we were jamming all the time, and we play gigs every week. And just started writing our own songs with no musical training. And I've sort of kept that up. I still haven't learned anything really to do with music. I just like sound. And I think
Yeah.
being in bands this whole time, you know how a song is supposed to
Oh,
develop.
absolutely.
So I
Absolutely.
think all my background in live bands has really helped me become a producer of emotional music. But yeah, I like not knowing about music because I just go, "Oh, this sounds good. I can put it in." And if I
Yeah.
knew what the notes were, I'd think, "Oh, that's a D minor 7th or something."
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll put that in there, but because I don't know any better, I just put
Yeah.
in what sounds good.
Well, we were just talking about this tonight, actually. But in art, and I said it's just the same in music. I was actually on this panel, and they're talking about how in art, this one lady said, "Yeah, I learned all the rules so that I could break them," and I was
Yeah.
like, "Absolutely, that's exactly what as a musician. A lot of times we get stuck in the rules when really, if we're learning rules, it's so that we can learn how to break them, because
Yeah.
you
You
need
don't
to
want
be
every
able to
song to
just
sound the
feel
same, honestly.
things." Yeah, no. The rules are there to break so that
Yeah.
you can really feel things and
Mm.
not get stuck in a rut.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, who is it? Who's been the favorite? Who's been one of the favorite people that you've collaborated with?
Well, all different types, because I work with singers whose voices I just love, and then I work with, drummers who are fantastic and bass players. I mean, there's probably been, I don't know, 50 people I've collaborated with, probably.
Wow, that's
And
amazing.
they're all so different. I couldn't really pick one. Um, I mean, I did do 6 albums as part of a collaboration called The Crystalline Effect. And
Oh,
some of
wow.
that music is the most beautiful. The guy who was producing that was a guy called Pete Crane, and he can make the most delicate music.
Oh,
And
wow.
so I could just sing, what I really wanted to do, really subtle.
Oh,
So
wow.
I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that project.
Yeah, that
Mm.
sounds like an amazing thing to just be able to go behind something and just put in that that really beautiful little lines and be able to just sing. Was
Yeah.
it more like an angelic kind of sounds that you were putting in?
Yeah. It was like trip hop, and just really, really gentle. Our first song was called Gabrielle,
Oh, wow.
and we wrote 3 songs before we actually met, actually. And so people sent me the songs, I recorded the vocals and sent them back. And like I say, we ended up doing 6 albums. And then my computer caught fire, and I had to kind of start from scratch again. I was out for
Oh,
about 6
wow.
months.
Your computer actually caught fire.
Flames came out of it.
Oh my gosh.
So I lost half my songs off the hard drive.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is insane. How
Yeah.
did that happen? Was it just overheated? The fan went out or something?
Well, actually, the house was being renovated and plaster dust got into it. And when I moved the computer, it just caught on fire. So,
Oh my gosh,
and the
that is
hard drive
crazy.
half burnt. So I got half a hard drive that could be
Oh my
accessed.
god. I bet
So
you were
there are some songs
freaking out.
I don't really have the files for anymore, which is a shame.
Yeah, that's really, really sad. But
Mm.
still, that is a crazy story.
So it took me. Then I had to get all new equipment and learn all new programs, and so
Oh
that
my gosh.
took me about 6 months where I didn't do any music.
Oh wow. That's hard. Not doing any
But I'm
music.
making up for it now. I'm writing so much music. Really
Wow.
prolific now.
That's beautiful. Where do you see yourself in like 5 years from now? Where do you see yourself?
I just do the same thing. Like I've been doing this since I was 13. So I just write songs and I have no ambition really, like to do anything with them. I just make them because it makes me happy. I
Yeah.
love playing them live and I love doing like gigs all around the world. I've played
Oh,
just
yeah.
about everywhere. So that's been fantastic. And
Yeah.
I've released probably 50 albums or something. So I just keep doing it. And every song, I always say if I write a song that's not as good as my other stuff, that's the day I'll give up. But I'm still writing songs I really like.
Well, that's the key. Write stuff that you like. Write stuff
Mm.
that fills your heart.
Mm.
And then it doesn't matter because if it's going to fill your heart, it'll fill somebody else's.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I love the messages I get from people saying, "Oh, this means a lot to me, this song." I get that a
Oh,
lot. People say,
wow.
"I really love this. It's helped me." So I keep on doing it.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Well, we are going to listen to Good Cocaine. Tell us about this song.
This is a song by an artist called Javi from Sweden. And I just loved the song. I thought it was really sad. It's a love song. And I thought, oh, I'd like to do a remix of that one. So I said, can I remix your song? Which I've never done. I've never really asked anyone before. I just really liked it. And she said, yeah. So it was originally a dark pop ballad. And I turned it into more of a dance floor, heavy kind of song. And I think that amps up the volume a bit. Because one of my favorite things is being on the dance floor with heavy music pumping and the lyrics are really sad because then you can get it out of your system on the dance floor.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Well,
so I call my music dark dance floor.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. Yeah, I love getting on the dance floor and just leaving it all right there.
Yep, that's such a good feeling.
Yes, it is a great feeling. Awesome. Okay, well, we're going to have that and do a little bit more dancing. Here we go. All right. You guys, so we are going to listen to Good Cocaine by Robots in Love. And then we have Child Divine by Ginger Ackley. And then we have Last of the Great Whales by the Celtic Girls. Some beautiful, absolutely beautiful music. You guys ready? I know. Here we go.
So why you telling me that I'm still on your mind? You talking fight, we say goodbye. I can't help to still believe you love me based on the way you're touching me. You have to let me go, what can I follow? All my emotions make me so naive, but you're still sliding into my DMs, saying that we can be friends, always making sure I won't get clean. 'Cause honey, you're like good cocaine. Good cocaine. I can hear the big folks calling on the goddess and the god. But as I sit here thinking, well, it seems a little odd. And I wonder, yes, I wonder if the deities we laud were ever little children, the goddess and the god. Did the lady ever snuggle with her blankie in a shrine? Did the Lord take out the trash and did he ever whine? Do you think there were celestial corners to spend time? Or were they ever children, the ones we call divine? When the holy ones were small, did they pull off any pranks? Were there heavenly mums and dads to threaten little spanks? And when they settled down to nap, did the universe give thanks? Oh, who would fondly watch them grow among the godly ranks? Now living in a grown-up world can lead a heart astray, with jobs and chores and so important things to do each day. But think about the children, gods and goddesses at play. Then let your own light giggle through and have a blessed day. Oh, let your own light giggle through and have a blessed day. Isis and Astarte making mud pies, Hecate's hiding from Diana, Demeter's finger painting, and Kali's playing peekaboo with Inanna. My soul has been torn from me, and I am bleeding. My heart, it has been red, and I us no more. It's no use to maintain. What race will be next in line? All for the slaughter. The elephant or the sea, or your own sons and daughters. My soul has been torn from me, and I am bleeding. My heart, it has been rent, and I am crying. All the beauty around me fades, and I am screaming. I am the last of the great whales, and I am dying.
Selkie girls, man. They are amazing. I know. I love you, Selkie girls. You're so awesome. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you guys for sending me amazing music and being awesome. Just stinking awesome. So yeah, we have Robots in Love back. Hello, how are you doing, my dear?
Still going good. I'm enjoying all this.
Thank you. So you are working on a new album. Tell me about that.
Yeah, it's a mixture of different styles. There's even a punk song on it. There's a pop song. The next single is going to be called Alien Love, which I don't know. I just wrote it in a real hurry. Just all the ideas came to me, and it's just really cute.
Oh, that's
You know,
fun.
the little alien says, "I love you with all my 4 hearts."
Oh my gosh. That sounds so cute.
It is really cute.
So cute. That's
We've
awesome.
been playing that live, and actually, the guitarist is coming around tonight to record the guitar parts, and we'll release that one pretty soon.
Nice.
And then
That's
there's another track on it, which is my favorite song, the best song I've ever written. It's called Fire Heals, and it's about my mum. The last thing she ever said to me before she died was, "Don't ever forget me, love." And so I wrote a song that says, "The people who love you won't forget." And it's, I put everything into this song, and that's going to be released after Alien Love. So we're going from like really fun to really like emotional.
Oh my gosh.
But that's
Yeah.
what I love. That's what music does to you. It does everything.
Yes, it takes you to every corner of every emotion you could ever have.
Yeah.
And it just brings you to the raw of what it can be,
Yeah.
which is beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. So I know that when those come out, are you going to be releasing them? How are you going to be releasing them?
Well, Alien Love will be the first single, and then Fire Heals will be a follow-up single, and then the album will come out, which has got, it's all written, just sort of finishing off the recording now.
Yeah,
About various topics. There's a song about AI. There's a song about the music industry wanting everyone to sound the same. You know, there's lots of different types.
nice.
Songs.
So where can they find this music when it comes out?
It'll be on Bandcamp and Spotify and all that. You know.
Nice. You also have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I post a lot of live videos there because the live versions of the songs are often a little bit different to
Oh,
the
absolutely.
recorded versions. So it's
Absolutely.
good.
Yeah, our recorded versions are never the same as our live versions ever. Because it's, you're in the moment. You're going to do things a little differently. It is what it
And the
is.
lyrics change sometimes, you know, you just
Yeah.
feel like saying something different.
Yeah. Well, you can find her at youtube.com/at robots in love music. That's the @ sign, then robots in Love Music. You can also find her on facebook.com/robots in love music as well. Please, please look that up. Look her up as well. So actually have I have a question. I was like looking through my stuff. I was like, I have a question. If you could collaborate, you do a lot of collaborations. If you could collaborate with anybody that you haven't collaborated with yet, who would that one person be then? You've done so many now, but what is that one that you're like, one day I want to do this?
Oh, well, I saw a band recently called the Mercy Cage, and I love them. And I'd like to collaborate with them. And
That's
they're
awesome.
not far away. They're the other side of the country. So maybe that will
Oh,
happen
that's
one.
not bad. That's not bad. That's close
Yeah.
enough. Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah. So what is their style?
Intense emotions with heavy beats, solid beats. I like really solid, stompy beats where you can just like smash the dance. I've said this a few times. It's because I haven't gone out for a while. I'm missing going out to clubs.
I know, right? And now, are you guys are opened up now?
Yeah,
Yeah, we are too. So yeah, now it's like, oh my gosh, everything is starting back. When it came back with a fury, and we just started getting gigs all over the place. You guys are gigging though. Where are you gigging at?
yeah. Mainly around town here. So we mainly play pubs and festivals. Played quite a few festivals lately over summer.
Nice.
We had a lot of summer festivals, which was really great. Big crowds and really good vibe.
That's
Um,
wonderful.
but I haven't played like a solid dance club for a while where it's dark and the dance floor's packed. And that's those sort of shows are more about DJs rather than live music.
Yeah. Well, there's a new new place in town here in Indianapolis. And they'll start with the DJ and then they
Mhm.
bring a band in.
Okay.
A goth band in, and it's an all age goth uh, uh, nightclub, and it's amazing. And it was a great idea, and they have all these different rooms that are sensory rooms, and really really cool stuff to be able to do. But I love the concept of bringing in, because DJ music is amazing too, but they'll bring in a DJ first and then they'll bring in a band, and I'm like, okay, because then you get a variety, and I like that because it kind of gets the people going and dancing, and then
Mm.
the band gets to come on and really hit them hard with what they're really loving to do.
Yeah.
And I love that concept, and so it's a new wave situation that's happening. So maybe it'll come your direction. Maybe that new
Yeah.
wave will just start happening over there too. That'll be awesome.
I definitely like the combination of live music and DJs, because with DJs you hear music that you haven't heard before and you go, oh, what's that? And you've been exposed to all new stuff.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah, it's and it kind of gives you that best of both worlds kind of situation, Exactly, exactly. Well, we're gonna listen to a song called Deluxe. Tell us about Deluxe.
This is actually a song I recorded in Melbourne with a band called Devil Monkey. They said, we want an uplifting song about death. And so I recorded this song and I loved it so much that I've actually done a new version of it with just myself, and I've called that Fire Heals. So this is actually the original version of what's going to be released later on as my best song ever. But
Nice.
this song has got some amazing playing in it from the band, and it was produced by Andrew Duffield from a band called The Models, which is one of my favorite bands when I was growing up. So it was very cool to record this song in the studio with them.
Yeah,
And it's kind of rocky, and I love it, and I love playing this song live. And then I just thought, I just want to do a really stripped back version of this, just with strings and harmonies. So
yeah,
there's going to be two versions of this song out. But
wonderful.
this one is really cool, especially the bass playing, actually. Bass playing's
Nice, nice. So you got to do work with someone that you have always loved from the beginning of music for you. What was that like?
It was good because he wasn't pretentious or anything. He was just
Nice.
really friendly and really into the music.
Oh,
So
that's amazing. That's a
Yeah.
lot of fun when you get to meet your idols and you go, thank God that person was a good person.
Yeah. Imagine it. I don't know how you could cope if you met someone whose music you love and they weren't good people.
Yeah, to be honest, most of the people that I've loved music wise that I've met have been amazing people. So
Yeah.
I've been blessed, but I'm sure there are those one or two that are just like a little stuck on themselves, and there you go. But thank God I have been very blessed that the people that I've met that I've loved music from have just been amazing people. And to be honest, I think most musicians are like that because they're just doing it because they love the craft of it all. And that's what I found, at least, especially by doing the music here on Celtic Rain Radio Show. It's really listening to the heart of the people that are sending this music. People are making music because it is their heart. You
Yeah.
know, it is what they are as musicians. And if I've learned anything in the 2 years of doing this show, it's that people need to do music, and when they do it and it's from their heart, it is beautiful. It is
Yep.
just beautiful. Well, we're going to do this song and then do dance a little bit, and then it's time to say good night. So absolutely, here we go, guys. We're going to do Deluxe by Robots in Love with Devil Monkey. That is just the best ever name. I'm just saying. And then we're going to have Panic Attack by the Mothman Curse. We have Mountain by Justin Roseberry. And to end the night, we have Daddy's Little Angel by Darwin Prophet. I love Darwin. She's so awesome. That's one person I want to collaborate with. Darwin, I'm collaborating with you one day, lady. I'm just saying, it's happening. That's right. Some beautiful, beautiful music to end this marvelous show. You guys ready? Here we go.
In the forest, a fire burns, and from the ashes it returns.
vanishes, it returns. All its memories live on. Once something exists, it's never gone. From the embers comes the all the stories you tell come back today. All the choices you've made have made your way. All the visions you had are now revealed. All the wisdom you gave and shared again. All the life you've given will live again. All connections you've made will now be sealed. All the music you sung and the land you belong. Breath of the air that fills your lungs. Come back again. And all the people who love you won't forget. All the people who love you won't regret. You'll see them What's happening?
should be used. But I'll be slow for a pressing in a world is allowed. Shouting at you, there's of a sword. It is your life. It's your life. It's your life.
shame. Seeing it in the light, everything has changed. Thought I was here to fight for right, for wrong, carry on. I am the only one who might notice I am no longer capable of flight. Someone stole my wings, and knowing that I'd do anything to get him back, throw the devil's coin into the well. Tell my lover I have a soul to sell. Promise heaven while I drag it to hell. I'm not daddy's little angel. I'm not daddy's little angel. Something like it hot. Daddy's little angel. What you got? Daddy's little angel. Scrounging. If I keep it all inside, will it pour through the cracks? Remember how to lie. Pretend it's just an act. Forget the facts. Stay on track. Keep returning to the black, where shadows hide the scars on my back. Someone stole my wings, and knowing that I'd do anything to get him back, throw the devil's coin into the well. Tell my lover I have a soul to sell. Promise heaven while I drag it to hell. I'm not daddy's little angel. I'm not daddy's little angel. Something like it's hot. Daddy's little angel. What you got? Daddy's little angel. Scrounging. I'm a light in the dark, Lucifer, morning star. I have been where you are, grounded. I'm the light in the dark, Lucifer, morning star. I have been where you are, grounded. I am not daddy's little angel. I'm not daddy's little angel. Singing like a touch. Daddy's little angel. What you got? Daddy's little angel. Every time it rings, angel gets their wings.
Well, that's Miss Darwin Prophet. We had a little extra song in there. Thank you for bearing with us. I'm not quite sure exactly what happened, but obviously the fates wanted us to play one more of your songs. So the sorry, the song is called Fire Heals. It's a beautiful, beautiful song. But you guys, if you want to find her, she's on Spotify. They're on Bandcamp. You can go to facebook.com/robots in love music. You can go to youtube.com/@robots-in-love-music and find this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lady. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for a lovely afternoon.
It's been a great, great, great time. Guys, we thank you so much for being here as well. If you want to send me music, you know you can send it to CelticRain777@gmail.com. All you have to do is be a small label or independent artist, and please, family friendly, meaning no cursing, don't mean fun. It's not, just be nice. Be nice, people. Just be nice. Needless to say, if you're not watching from YouTube, you can go to youtube.com/C for channel/Celtic Rain, like rain out of the sky, and you'll be able to find us. Subscribe, please subscribe and hit that little bell. That way you know exactly when we're going to be on. This is the Celtic Rain Radio Show. We say thank you, good night, goodbye, and we love you.